Let's get this thing started. Uh, it's been chapter 2 of playing some Shadow of Mordor. This is the second time that I'll be spinning it up. I don't know if this game has a mechanic where it kind of like catches you up on the story. I think it does. So we'll let the game pretty much do the talking, and we'll go from there.
The Witch King has a message for you, Talion. Weigh his word. That's careful.
Kamui! What is up, my dude? Got this spider bitch on my D. She wants me to do some fancy shit and bring her the Ring of Power. Even though she already has a new ring that we made. Celebrimbor made a new ring, and then with the last hit that he put his body in essence, well, essence because his body's kind of rotting, but split us apart, and then she captured him, was like, I'm not going to let him go until you give me the ring that you guys just made. And then Celebrimbor was all fucking upset about it, and he's just like, don't give her the ring. And I didn't have any, real choice in the matter, because if I took the ring, then I wouldn't have his Wraith abilities. But if I give up the ring and then don't get Celebrimbor back, the mortal wound that Talion suffered, which was his throat being slit, the only thing keeping him alive is the ring and or the Wraith. So either one. So if she took both, Talion dies. So she took the ring and kept her word, and now we're to the point where I have him back. So now we're just kind of doing what she says. But I've been mainly hunting orcs and stuff. But I'm just gonna try to find unknown target. Okay, so there's a guy over here somewhere that needs to get rickety wrecked. And apparently you can double jump now, which is something that's new in this game. Slice! Their blood looks like oil. Ready for the snow? No, I'm not ready for the snow at all. Boss is telling us, hey, be careful coming into work tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Let me know if you don't die, and that sort of thing. But luckily I don't have to drive the whole way into work, because I'm going down to the other spot, to the Turkey Hill experience, rather than just Turkey Hill, so I don't have to drive as far. Oddly enough, I'm actually not that deep into the game. It's just that was like the first two main cutscenes that happened. Like the first cutscene is you creating the new ring, and then the next one is just like you running into the spider hoe. Get scoped. Oh, the series. Yeah. Yeah, I completely destroyed Shadow of Mordor. And where it kind of left off in Shadow of Mordor was a good spot for this one to pick up. And they kind of do a recap, so it's like you don't have to have played all of Shadow of Mordor in order to understand what's going on in Shadow of War, which is nice. Big boy. Lay down. Played Shadow of Mordor and hunted a bunch and died. Got clout for killing me and harder to kill them. It's a good Xbox game to play. Whoop. I don't have any more elf shot. Time to go. Woo. I think that's him.
I've been dreaming up ways to cut you.
Oh, and he's a berserker master.
Allow me to show you.
Dual wielding fool.
I've got
Okay. Okay. Looks like we gotta get tricky up in y'all. First of all, I need these arrows. Cool. That works.
Don't let up! Come at home! Let him take me alive! Why run? We just died?
Can't use that.
Knock him down! You fell into a pattern, one I could exploit!
Dude. I need to get the fuck out of here because berserkers are the worst. I have 2 arrows. Need to be farther away from that.
Ranger boy, what do you think you do? My clock, my clock.
Level 20
Tear you to pieces.
commander.
Burn your blood.
I gotta get out of here. There's too many dudes. Time to go. Turn the camera. I need to be able to see. All right, there's some of that. That should work. Whoa! That should take care of that guy.
No run, fire. You easy to it.
Woo! Time to go. Whoa! Shit get thick fast. Yeah. Some captain's followers bring war banners into battle and spy their. Oh. Run! We're gonna go ahead and knock that down, knock that down.
great beast.
Gonna need your essence, my dude. Woo! Still need more arrows. There's more arrows. Hands giving. Light into this guy like a Christmas tree, motherfuckers. He's gonna have so many arrows sticking out of him. He's so close. Get out of my way so I can hit him in the face. Whoa. I have one shot. Ooh. Caught him slipping. Woo. They're all enraged.
Got a cowering talk over here. Slippery dog.
Ah. Die, Caragor. There we go. Mm-mm. Shank's giving. Shank, 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 shank. Well, that was intense. And I'm not quite sure where all those guys came from. But that works. So... let's see what else is out there. There's a waypoint over there. There's also a new bow that I got. A level 14 bow. I think that's the one I just got. Fully replenish elf shot and focus after a ranged kill on a captain. Which one I have now. 17% chance per ranged kill. It's still not bad. 350, 17% chance. $128 health recovery per captain killed. Or I kind of like the one I have on. I think I'm just gonna upgrade it. Yeah. Stealth attack on a poison enemies. I don't know how to poison enemies, something you get later on or what? Beast kills. Alright. I think we're good on that for now. This elven speed though is ridiculous. Oh. No, not him. The slaves actually help you. Yeah, I killed one of their slave friends, and actually they're all gonna be all pissy. Hands given. One of them dropped treasure. That works. A pink skin. Seems rather, just because I have pink skin, y'all want to judge me.
But trying to hold on to him was like trying to hold squad.
I need information. The guys with the green things above their head have information on captains and war chiefs and stuff. That guy looks crazy. Look at him. Just look at his face. It looks like he farted in the middle of a room and he's waiting for everybody to smell it. That's the kind of face he's making right now. Alright.
Come on, get it, snake. There, he came back.
Ah, fuck. Now, we're gonna take a trip to the edge. Get off my mountain. Yeah, I think he's dead. Now, I was trying to read this documentation. Let's read this intel real quick. There we go. Got some intel. Got some intel. It's good. Feel like it's my break. All I wanted was this thing that's here.
It's easy to dismiss the orcs as brutish, but that demeanor
Now that that's done, the next thing it says there is Ura the Shy is located over here somewhere.
This mace is far older than what we usually find on the battlefield.
I doubt the orc who stole it knew of its heritage.
Yeah, from Shadow of Mordor, the mechanics to be able to climb and stuff are pretty intense. Like you can press A and clear like a whole mountainside now, which is pretty cool. These guys are gonna come up and try to kill me, but I think they're gonna have to deal with that guy first.
You maggot! Oh, you sneaky little tart!
Dot hack. You downloaded dot hack? Yeah. I looked into that game a while back, but I never played it. I watched the anime for a little bit, but I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it, so I really don't know what kind of game it is. If it's just like the classic RPG, like turn-based RPG type combat. Ooh, we can go fight the dude with the crazy eye. Yeah, I was gonna be playing some Final Fantasy tonight, but apparently they're doing maintenance today. And also, there's a couple other things like Ash. They just released Ash in Overwatch, so she's a new playable character. And I always like playing just new, you know, not gonna do like ranked matches or anything, but just like to hop in and play some of the new characters and see how they actually are. All right, so. Oh. Okay, so all these guys are just pawns. The guy I want is over there. At least part of him is. One of the first live action RPGs with rolls. It sounds pretty cool. Oh, I remember being here last time. This is where I pretty much had the whole... Last time I played, there was a whole army pretty much after me. But there's some gems and stuff that I didn't get. Let's open up one of these cages. That was my last shot. Let them deal with that for a bit. There he is. So he hates being poisoned. He hates his class traits. He's a trickster. He uses smoke bombs, uses terror chains, and he's a frontline warrior. Mortal weaknesses. He can be instantly killed by beast attacks. He's vulnerable to stealth and heavily damaged by poison. Becomes temporarily dazed. So if I shoot him in the foot, it'll do some damage. And he has a fear of spiders too. Man, this guy has all kinds of issues. Alright. I don't see any spiders or anything. Ti, what is up? How are you doing today? Like pause, and they say you can heal you use special, then unpause and do what you told them to go back to attacking. Oh, that's cool. So it's like turn-based, but like roll turn-based. I don't know if I can nail this. It might be too high up. Wait, I saw it. No!
Ranger! Yeah, you got loads of fancy moves. As it happens, I've got a few to try out on you.
Maybe I can still nail this. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. He saw me murder this guy, and then it looks like I just fell off the side. So he's like, oh, where'd he go? And then got stabbed in the face. Well, that was anticlimactic. I thought he was going to survive a little bit longer than that. But I still have to get this thing, wherever this thing is.
I can't be taken prisoner!
It's like Final Fantasy 15 when it's just live action instead of turn-based. Sounds a lot like Final Fantasy 12. It's just gonna make me go back and forth. Is that all it's gonna do? Okay, there we go. You can clear some distance.
So,
Yeah, because I think even when they tried to get it to take off in the States, that it was that was right around the time like the anime was like coming on at 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays for like Adult Swim and stuff. Like it wasn't a real prominent like, hey, this awesome new anime is coming out like they did with some of the other ones, like with Cowboy Bebop and Trigun and those like that were still like, you know, real hardcore people knew about them that were like really into the series, but they weren't, you know, casually showing them on Toonami and things like that. Because for a while, it's like I never even watched Naruto, and then I got, you know, turned on to the whole Dragon Ball Z bit.
Have to be efficient. Maybe I'll wait a little before you push Ace on him. He can see.
Sorry, tabbed out a sec. We had not yet achieved anime mainstream. Is that, yeah? We weren't there yet. But yeah, Dot Hack was definitely one of the ones that was like that. They didn't have, like, a lot of people weren't talking about it like they were with, like, oh, did you see Dragon Ball? Did you see Dragon Ball Z? Did you see Naruto? Did you see, you know, Inuyasha? Like, all of those. No show you kitten, but I'll play you the thing, the cat party. The original game was 4 discs each. Oh my god. Released every 3 months that year. That's the way I felt about like being able to just smash it, yeah, and then wait a little bit, was Blue Dragon. Like, that game didn't get a lot of, like, the animation was a lot like Dragon Quest, and the game was good as far as from an RPG element. But other than that, man, I thought I could kill that guy instantly. Oh well. But by the time I got to the final boss in Blue Dragon, though, like, my characters were so powered up, especially my main guy, because if anybody else got attacked, he would just counter it. He would take the hit, and because he took the hit, he would counter. And he was just super strong. Search a wardrobe, find a nothing. There was a lot of that. The New Game Plus mode was actually, if it wasn't more of the same, like if it actually had like a little bit more, like you could unlock more mechanics, more spells and things like that, instead of just being, hey, you have every ability in the game, now the game's just harder. Like, it really didn't, like, hit that spot for replay value for me. Like, God of War is gonna have some replay value. I still have yet to, I finished the story mode for that, but there's still so many upgrades and things that you can do that you can't get in the normal mode. There's just not enough content to do it. You have to load the New Game Plus in order to unlock that stuff. Find as many things as possible over the course of the game. Was there a giant golden poo snake? Yeah! Yeah, there was. And he was like pretty much impossible to kill in the very beginning. Oh god! I was wondering why there's all these bodies over here. Wild Caragors. The aspect of being mentally trapped in an RPG game was like a dream. Then it came out. Yeah! And Sword Art Online I could actually get into. Especially when it, like, you know, not spoilers or anything, but when it started kind of like going into the end of season 1, into, you know, the next series, where it's, I don't know how I feel. It's kind of, I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I like the whole aspect of the Sword Art Online. It's like, hey, there's another, you know, season of this show, but it's like the same concept. Like, oh, this happens and they're, you know, trapped in yet another game. It's like, really? But it was something that I could pick up and really understand, especially being someone that plays online MMOs. I feel like you can kind of gravitate towards it from playing those games. Yeah, same with me, T.I. I was able to get into season 1, and then after that, and it was just like, what's the point? Because it was super predictable. But Anita, I wasn't into it. You weren't into it enough to look into season 2. Yeah, because by the end of season 1, it was super predictable. Like, you knew what was going to happen. Have I watched Abridged? No. I don't normally like to watch, you know, shows twice, unless they're like, you know, something that's going to put me to sleep. Otherwise, I'll get really invested. But the Abridged series are always something that people tell me, like Dragon Ball Abridged. I get clips and little bits of it from my friends when they talk about it, and then I'll watch that clip, and then I find it equally as hilarious. Like with Dragon Ball Abridged. But I haven't watched the whole season of really anything Abridged. They had a cash cow. They could have milked it. Yeah, they could have milked it. I mean, look at Seven Deadly Sins. It's a really underrated series, but I liked watching it, and I could sit down with my girl and watch it, you know? and they didn't rush it. It's like, oh, here's season 1. Here's a taste. And then season 2, pretty good. I have not watched season 3 yet. I'm kind of regretting getting this ability that I just, you know, constantly punch people every time I knock them down. It really takes up a lot of time. Especially when I'm trying to be sneaky. You start sending people death threats. The gap is really long, but I think it's worth it. Because the series from the first one was really good. Oh. Yeah, it's T.I. Deadly Sins is one of those, because I tried watching like the first 2 or 3 episodes, and for it being such a short series, and season 1 especially, the fight scenes are awesome, the characters are awesome, their powers are awesome, but it gets awesome as you get into it. The first couple are just kind of like meh, you know, panty shots, fan service, flirty, perverted crap, you know, and it's just like, oh, it gets real. Yes, I've watched Hunter x Hunter. I think the only anime that's like current that I haven't watched that people have talked about is My Hero Academia. I think that's the only one I haven't watched. Like, I watched all of One Punch and that was amazing. Yeah, T.I. felt the same way, and it's like once you get past that, it's good. Like, he hits on her, like Meliodas when he hits on the princess or whatever. It's whatever. Like, it's kind of like, oh, you just kind of expect that's how he's gonna be, but he's not completely like super pervy the whole time, which isn't bad. Yeah, with Hunter x Hunter, they have a lot of like character building, which is what I like, because there are so many characters. So there's a lot to it, a lot of room for them to work.
Suppose he wasn't much of a man breaker after all.
Escape me twice! I've got so many special toys I want to show you!
Escape you twice?
Far too much fun for me to let you end it now.
He's still coming back after that? No, I think now he's dead. But I gotta find out where this marker thing is. I think it's above me. But like, look at this travel stuff. Diamond weapon. Hey, welcome to the stream. He's not actually dead. Is he just sleeping? Like Bad Bat. I don't kill anyone. They just go into a really deep sleep. It's like Batman. When you stab someone and they bleed, what happens to them? They just go to sleep. You played the first game? Yeah, same here. This is actually my second night playing this this version. Woo. Do I reckon it's better? So I don't think I've seen enough to really determine that it's better. I mean, they have a lot more abilities. The travel is nice from what I've seen so far. You get the Elven perk, the Elven agility pretty early in this game. So like, for instance, this ability to climb here, you jump like the whole way up towers. So it makes ascending a lot of these, these towers a lot easier. Oh, hello.
Destroyer of cities.
You're a level 10. You're gonna get wrecked.
Well, you're just a little twig.
He has a shield though. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh god! Shame him. I think stabbing him 3 times in 3 different parts of his body is enough shame. Yeah, the first was good, but I love the action in the second. I mean, you can double jump now, so that's a thing. But I feel like it's more fast-paced. Like, you can actually progress a lot faster. You don't get slowed down by a lot of the screen transitions and things like that. Because I remember just looking at the army, for the Orc army after you kill someone or when they're about to do an event, you'd have to watch each one or skip the whole thing every time that there was like a battle for power or whatever. Now you can just kind of like skip right through it, which is nice. And it doesn't show you unless you individually want to look at it. Oh no, we're not dealing with you. Berserkers. You can shame them? I don't know if I have that ability yet. Everybody that I try to kill, they're usually pretty hell-bent on living. Alright, I have to go up even higher. So I have to go over there. I'm guessing I have to climb up there and jump across to get this other collectible. I can't brand them yet. That's how early I am in the game. You know what it's like, Diamond, when you start like hunting war chiefs and stuff, and you just kind of get that bloodlust, and you're just like, oh, I gotta find the next one. I gotta kill him. I gotta find the next one. so to get to this one, I have to get over there. But how am I supposed to... Oh, wow. I can't believe I made that.
Yeah, more of those!
I'm gonna do that. Pop an arrow in you. Counter you. Grab you. Throw you off the edge. Oh wow. You throw him off the edge. Counter. I hated how you could brand them, but only late in the game. Yeah, they gave it to you at like the very end of the game, which I thought was really lame. I agree. That's because, yeah, that's because once you do reach max power in the first one, that's it. There's really nothing else. I actually went around and branded pretty much all of the orcs, and after I branded all of the orcs, after that, what I ended up doing was going back and then making them all come to fight this one war chief. And then just for shits and giggles, I popped all their heads instantly, and my computer actually lagged for the first time in playing that game because it popped all their heads at once. Yeah, I think the ability to brand, I mean, it should have been... Why is my screen flashing red? Like poison or something? I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, having the ability to brand them early on would have made it easier, yes. I don't think it would have broken the game. I really think it would have been, you know, a necessary progression move on their part. That's a general.
Booth.
Cursed Mystic Destroyer. Weaknesses: flammable, fear of burning, and damage by executions and stealth attacks. Leaving work, 32 degrees out, cold as fuck. Yeah, it is cold tonight. I'm really hoping that it's just like, you know, some freezing rain or something, but not too crazy. How's the combat? Combat is smooth and quick. Oh, that guy almost died. Was there ever a limit to how many you could brand? Yes, there was a limit. Which I think will change because of... Whoa. Avoid the cursed enemy to... He's arrow proof. Of course he is. I need somebody. No, it was kind of like because you could only be in one world or the next, as far as the limitations to being able to brand them, you would actually run out of enemies to brand. Like as far as captains and stuff, you could brand like the regular orcs and stuff, but there was really no point unless you were sending them on like a death threat or something to go take out. You know, you're threatening another captain. But you could only brand so much until the pretty much the counter would reset, and then after the counter would reset and they would like replenish all the ranks, then you can go around and start branding again. But branding war chiefs was really hard to do, so you had to like kill the war chief and then kind of help the other ones move their way up through the orc ladder of you know, domination and supremacy and things like that. But yeah, it got to the point where there was a limit, and then when I reached that limit, that's when I summoned them all to one area and killed them. What's that?
I just hear something.
Yeah, see ya. Ratbag the coward. But Ratbag became pretty cool though, because like if you really helped him out, I mean it sucks that he kind of got screwed over, but just the fact that that mechanic existed in the game, I thought was pretty awesome in and of itself. You could literally help a orc rise to power that's under your thumb. I think I gotta climb up the whole way. But yeah, like look at some of these travel mechanics that weren't in the first one. Like you could double jump now. That it just clears so much distance. Yeah, I felt bad when he died, but ouch. But I found one that I really liked. His name was Douche. And every single time that he would show up, I left him alive so many times to let him run away. Because every time he showed up, you know how it chanted their name every single time you encountered them? It'd be like, douche, 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 douche. The weapon missions, they give you these, I'll show you in a second here when I'm done. Is this guy, I might be able to sneak up on him and finish him off. He's still vulnerable to stealth attacks. Yeah. So a lot of the bonuses you get now, the way they laid out the weapon system, is actually not bad. Instead of just getting perks like you got in the old one, your weapon is equipped with the perk. So your weapon, it allows you to go through your inventory a lot faster and check what's on there. So this is the layout of the inventory. You have a cloak, a breastplate, your bow, your dagger, and your sword. So when you go inside of those, they have like legendaries. They split them up, and they actually have unlockables. Because if you see over in the where it's locked out, when you do those abilities and you do those pretty much like battle missions while you're fighting, execute a captain while your health is 25% or below 25%, you unlock that ability to recover full health after a last chance. So it's like the perk is infused in the weapon. Your weapons will actually change over time and level as you go through. So like right now I'm using a level 8. The level 11 is stronger, but the level 8 has an ability on it. So while I can switch out mid-fight, no problem, and then try to get that, I usually don't fall below 25% health when I'm trying to execute a captain, unless I intentionally hurt myself or something. So it's a lot nicer in my opinion. And then they give you this option to slot your weapons and slot your armor and stuff too. So if you see here, there's a whole gem mechanic. I haven't even unlocked these, but like I unlocked the second tier. So the first one, you see, if you equip it to a weapon, you get 10% increased damage. If you equip it to a piece of armor, you get 5% increased experience. And if you equip it to a rune, captains automatically gain 1 level when they're recruited. So I think that's a mechanic later on in the game. Or right now I have a warrior gem on that if I put it on my armor, I get 7.5% increased damage with all attacks. And if I put it on a weapon, which I have it on now, it's 15% increased damage with the weapon. And I think you can upgrade them, but I don't think I've unlocked the ability to upgrade yet. Yeah, as far as like your stuff getting stronger, like you're not limited to, okay, here's your dagger, here's your sword, and here's your bow, and here's the abilities. Like you get more focused build, more, you could actually make your own builds based off of what they give you. Because if you see, it'll say, who you collected it from as far as the kills and stuff. But it's cool. I like this the mechanic. It's different, but it's definitely I like it. I like it. Yeah, the first one just changes, but I think as you upgrade them too, I think the appearance changes too. Because I remember this breastplate here, being not as elaborate. It was still like the same color scheme, but it didn't have nearly as much stuff on it too. But as you can see, like the level 1 armor is like the story mode armor. Then here's the level 8, and then the level 12, which I got pretty early on. Level 13. And then this piece that I got from killing this huge guy last time. And then if you go into modify, you can destroy it, or you can upgrade it to match your level if you have the stuff, which is pretty cool. So I can't upgrade it because the gear actually matches my or exceeds my level. So I can't make my armor more powerful than I am. But if you're trying to get a piece that, like say I get an epic or a legendary that's lower than me, I can grab it and then get it caught up to my level by spending some points. You're gonna head out? Alright, man. Thanks for stopping out, Ti. Elves and men and Orxis and Orxis. A great battle long ago. And Orxis. Have a good day, night, all that. Thanks for stopping out. So I have to find where this thing is, and I have no idea where it is. I thought it would be up here. It says it's below me.
I see that little creature sling.
Ew. What even is that?
Minas Ethon.
Can I step in it?
You know, I'd always meant to learn the lute.
That stuff just looks
Your
gross.
hands aren't meant for music, Tom. They have a more serious purpose.
Oh, I didn't show you, Diamond, I didn't show you the tree for the abilities. Apologize for that. I think it's under character. Yeah. So this is the skill tree. You have your big abilities, then you have your sub abilities that you can unlock, but they're like parent-kid, parent-child relationship. So it's like, in order to get the next one, the next parent, you have to have the previous one unlocked, which I'm not a big fan of. And then you have the little children ones that you can get, and they don't show unlocked until you have a skill point. But then, even though some of them are still locked, because they're locked based on your level, so you're very locked down to what you, as far as what abilities you can do. So if you do the story at naturally, you'll get more experience, so you'll be able to level faster. But if you just kind of like farm these war chiefs and stuff, they eventually don't give you as much experience because they're not as high of a level as where they should be, or as high of a level as where you are in the game. So like, just because I have all these level, crazy level skills, I'm not getting experience from killing these war chiefs. They're like level 6, level 7. I can do like 2 shots and kill them because they want you to progress the story. They don't want you to be, unless you really like the grind, they don't want you to be like a god going into story mode because then you'll just, walk right through the game, which I appreciate. And these guys with these little marks above their head, they drop treasure. So like that gem that just dropped off of that guy, any of those guys with those above their head, I think the higher the rarer the color, the more rare the gem they drop. So I want this guy. And I need some more information on him. Mortally flammable, can be killed instantly using fire. That's good to know. Thought there was more there.
I'm right behind you. You maggots lost him, now find him!
Apparently if you hold in X, there's this glaive mechanic. That's really interesting. It's like an instant knockback, but it helps you with crowd control, which is nice. Kamui with the bits. Thanks, bruv. I'll play my bit thing, because it doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why my alert thing's so big either. Oh, don't want to do that. Can I do Control Z? Is that a thing? Of course not. That needs to be locked, so that doesn't change. My alert box. That's what it is. There it goes. I don't know why it was set up super huge. But thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
It's the talk. Come down and fight.
Alright, it says that it is above me. So I had to climb this.
He's a bug. Track him down.
Well, I think some of them, like my other ones, do work if I get follows and stuff. But the bit one that I created manually, because I actually made that one, because I had to grab like a YouTube video and clip it and do some stuff, but it acts
I
weird.
was here before the first stone of Barad-dûr, and I will survive its fall.
That one was easy.
She wishes an empire of her own. I sense she has had her fill of empire building.
I'm not going to really worry about the artifact too much. He's raiding an enemy captain's supply cache. Let's go check that out.
Keep the talk off me.
I think the game's broken. I think my game is bugged out right now. I can't get access to my character again. Yeah. Maybe if I can run into another captain or something. Yeah. I'm gonna have to quit. I did for all mine too. Gifts and harvested sound with the program rest work fine, but bit stopped working on its own. Yeah, all the other ones, like if I go down the list, like my follow one, that one works. My sub one works. But if I click on it, it works. If I click on the bit one, it works. But as you saw when you did the bits, it didn't work. Which is a little frustrating, but it is what it is. I don't mind playing it.
The Witch King has a message.
Gotta
for you,
reload the
Tammy.
whole damn
Write
game.
his words carefully.
That was actually the first bug that I've experienced. I think it's because I got animation locked while I got poisoned. But that guy's too far away from me now, so there's the next spider thing.
Taking the life of a big skin. You'll do it proper.
Defenses! Building up! That must have hurt!
Well, that guy died. So these spider things, they're like memory fragments that you have to spin the web and line it up, and it's based off the vibration of the controller. It's kind of like a hint detector, but I usually just like will just zoom out, like just kind of look where most of the pictures kind of line up, and just kind of make that happen.
It is time for me to come into the light.
It's like doing it from the top seemed to have the most effect, but I think I just have to turn it. I try to make out a face if I can. I can't see shit with this one. You happy when I popped in? Yeah, it was first thing in the morning, and I booted up my phone, and I saw that you were playing Tekken. And I was like, I haven't seen you play Tekken in a while. So I was like, let me pop in and see what's up. I wouldn't mind learning how to play that game. Like I said, I haven't played Tekken in forever, so I'm probably gonna be dog shit at it, but I pick up pretty quick. There's no loyalty. She wants to see you get wrecked so she can hear you scream from the other room. Like, man, I was fighting him and he just whipped my ass. But I have a feeling it'll be a whole lot of like me getting my ass whipped for the first bit. Like I said, I pick games up quick, so. So this guy. Let's just send him a random death threat. Let's reveal his intel first. Whoa, glad I revealed his intel. Ninja Turtle looking ass. Okay. So his vulnerabilities, he is heavily damaged by beast attacks and poisoned. Becomes dazed when shot in the head. Damaged by ranged attacks, damaged by executions, and damaged by fire. And he hates He becomes enraged by acrobats, so if you jump over him, he gets all pissed off. He's a tank class, unleashes a knockback wave, and has a class bonus of might. Counters attacks with powerful stunning blows. So I'm glad I got intel on him because I wasn't expecting him to be a giant troll. Whole bunch of clips of Kitten getting bodied. And I'll be like, yeah, live it up. Live it up. You'll be able to relive the good old days. Like, man, back in the day, I used to wipe this kid all the time. Wow. Had to swing twice to chop that dude's head off. That neck meat was thick. Look at that thick neck meat. I'd swing my sword twice to chop through that thing. Alright, let's see. Trial by ordeal. Ghouls. Moog, the funny one, is undergoing a trial to kill a ghoul matron and her brood. Reward 975 experience. So I can either try to take him out or let him get stronger.
Not my dying, no. Dark Lord, no.
I actually like. Let's see. I think the ghouls are gonna win without my interference. But I unleashed some spiders and some bugs, so we'll see what they do. Gotta get a new monitor. 1280 by 1024 makes Tekken look so bad on stream. You think? I didn't think it looked too bad. I mean, with your HUD and everything and your overlay, it didn't make it look that bad. I got hosted a few days ago. They started roasting me. I didn't know it was that bad. They said, how did I get Tekken 5 online? Oh, man. Well, what size monitor do you have now? Like, what res can you do? Because some of your other streams are fine. Why is this one different? Hold left trigger for slow time and aim while in the air. Consumes focus. It's a quick throw a dagger that damages and staggers enemies. Karagor Rider. Yeah, let's get the ability to mount some Karagors. You get black bars. Oh, okay. 20-inch viewable, 1280 by 1024. Yeah. I want a Caragor. But there's two of them. Mounted combat Caragors. Press X to gain might. Press right trigger and X to devour. Restores your mount's health. And might is full. To execute, and they can do stealth and all that shit. It's basically same commands. Yeah. We got some Caragor health back. Round. I can summon more Caragors. What? What? Oh, and I can. Oh no! I was not trying to do that. It said press RB to collect. And the only thing I collected was my sword to his face. Oh well, got another one. Let's go! Yeah, it's I don't know if it's because of oh, 1 second. There we go. But I think it might be because of before when you were streaming on consoles, cause didn't you have like you streamed mostly on consoles, you didn't do PC too much. Or did you always do PC? I don't remember. 'Cause I remember watching your Attack on Titan stream and it didn't look bad. But yeah, resolution definitely. Like I have to dumb mine down because you know you see my monitor. Yeah, I thought you played on consoles before.
You're the worst.
The talk's wounded.
Oh. Poison's brutal.
He tried to tame the
Last 2
beasts
months
of
was
Mordor.
PC, Diablo 3, Tekken
Such
7,
is
and
their
Hearthstone
way.
primarily for now. I
Dominate
played
what
some
they
Unreal
can,
Tournament, but the
kill
alpha is too
what they
rocky at the
cannot.
moment. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, I think once you get that, if you get a bigger monitor, that should help. I would wait for the Cyber Monday deals. Don't do the Black Friday ones, because the Friday ones can sometimes be good. Cyber Monday is definitely like where you can go get a steal for a monitor and just make sure you get the resolution and stuff that you want. Last year that's actually how I got mine. Now mine is actually priced down to the price that I got it for Christmas last year when it was still going for, you know, the full price. But it was like, you know, $500 off when it came through, and I was like, I can't not get that for that price at the time. Still play Tekken, just slightly self-conscious. At least you're not dropping frames. I still get new chatters and followers every day, so I play. Yeah, I mean, it's about the environment. Yeah, there's no reason to be like self-conscious about it. Because like if I pull mine in, I'll probably get the same thing. If I, you know, put mine in full res, except it'd be the other end of the spectrum. Like, it would be super thin, and then I would have, you know, black bars on the top and the bottom. So if you're on a phone, you wouldn't even be able to see really any of the content and stuff. I'd have to really condense it down. But I'd say just wait for one of those deals, and then get yourself a nice monitor. Just beating this Caragor over the head. He's mine now. I don't know if they get elfin agility.
What was that noise?
That Caragor a gift? I didn't get you anything.
Poison and stealth. The tools of these dark orcs are strangely familiar.
And yet for them, sadly ineffective.
Having a Caragor is dope. Amanda getting it for me for Christmas. Picked it out. She's gonna get me 144 hertz, but I'm like, I can't run 144 frames per second. Go cheaper. Yeah, get whatever works, man. I look back at some of my like first streams before I even learned that you could record your past broadcasts, and where my streams are now, they're like a lot better. Didn't realize how much of a detriment it was. And relying on PlayStation's streaming thing, it's not bad, but there's just, as far as the interface, without, I was really trying to avoid using a graphics, what are they called? Capture cards.
Help me!
Spicy.
Here we are.
I said spicy. I don't care what he says.
What was that?
Crusher! Crusher! Crusher!
The heck? Okay.
We.
No. Jeez. This makes me just randomly attack my Karagor. What the balls? Some of these collectibles. I don't know if you can jump up high enough. You can.
Oh, this grog smells foul.
What is that? Draw out Zuka Cutthroat by killing his archers. Just gotta get this last one over here.
Ah, but to an Uruk it is ambrosia.
There's no better way to travel than by Karagor. Watched Forged in Fire and eating dinner like... Well, I mean, how can you go wrong with, you know, a blacksmith that's just making weapons of your childhood? What's he making in the episode you're watching?
Gondor's preferred order of battle with variations is a chart depicting how an army should be organized, from the frontline infantry to the cooks and teamsters in the rear. Whenever I study it,
The structure of Gondor's army, from general to foot soldier.
A structure the orcs will cast down the moment they set foot in Gondor.
Viking sword. Nice. Season 4? You weren't joking. Recall how Celebrimbor sowed the seeds of fear among his enemies when he invaded Mordor. So if I get a bronze medal, I get 500. If I get silver, I get a skill point, and if I get gold, I get a green gem. So let's see what I have to do to get gold. Bronze is usually just completing it. Yellow is like a subpar objective, and gold. It's not impossible,
the
but
virtue of obedience. Then, as now, raising an army in Mordor
plus
meant
2 bonus
overwhelming the
objectives.
orcs
Avoid
with a display of
detection
power.
and get
That
4
power
stealth
was
kills
the
from
One
above.
Ring.
Boop. Boop. Done and done.
In Mordor, the orcs obey power. Nothing
Easy enough. Alright, so I think that is it for this place. This one's new. Ooh, I can avenge the death of someone. Don't know. Fast travel. Yeah, and they still have the avenge ability, or the avenge feature, where someone dies and you can actually go and earn credits and stuff by avenging them. Last time I did this, I got like 2 legendary items. So avenge him by killing Paish the Crow. Reward 50. Avenge another player in online. Both of you spoils of war. That's what the currency is called. And I think the only way you can get it is by doing something like this. So it's not like a co-op feature. You can't hop in someone else's game and help them per se.
They've earned their rest.
But you can hop over into someone's world and kill this guy. So, wow. Kill Pash the Crow's Shovelers. And if I do it with 3 execution kills, I get a bonus. I have to kill 7 of them. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's go out real quick. I have to kill 3 of them with executions. Man, this is rough. Those guys are like right in the middle of all of it. Nope, go to sleep. I think the best bet is to take out like one of these groups over here.
Do it! Good hit! Now kill him! When I get my hands on you, I'm dead. I don't really care what you. It's not my problem. Found him! Get him! Time to rip you up! Like that, Walker!
I don't think I'm gonna get the executions. Mainly because there's so many guys, and I'm doing that. I'm not doing the quick execution where you just kind of stab them from the neck.
No one is gonna kill you slow.
Like I said, no!
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes here.
Finish him! He's returned! I'll find
My prey.
That look he's giving you means you're gonna get it. I hope he kills you fast, because he owes me some grog and I'm thirsty.
Wretched fire. You got him alive.
Yeah, he's definitely dead after that. Level 15 Vendetta gear chest. So I mean, you get crazy stuff for avenging people now, whereas before it wasn't. You didn't get really much for avenging anyone. You just got like some experience and like some currency. That was it. Now they actually give you gear chests that have like a piece of gear inside of it. That's usually pretty worth it from what I've seen so far. Because I avenged someone really early on and it ended up paying off. See, I got an armor of vengeance. Kill an online vendetta target of at least level 20 while above 80% health. Now that is something I can do. And if I put this on, I think I get a bonus. Yeah, perform, because I'm equipping 2 out of 2 of the same. You see how it has the symbol, the X symbol next to it? If you equip 2 pieces of the same type, you can get more. If I get 4, then I can equip the whole set bonus. So if I perform attacks requiring might by consuming 40% of your max health instead. So I can do, as long as I'm healing myself, I can do my executions and stuff. It'll just take away my health, which isn't too bad. Against a target of at least level 20. And this one's a level 20 vendetta target. So I don't really need this until damage dealt increases by 11 and melee damage increased by 17%. So it's like it's a real grudge set. It's like when your health is really low, switch to that because that'll be worth it. Damn, that explosion arrow helps a lot. Yeah, if you shoot their barrels of grog, and they're the multiple stacks of them. Oh crap! If you shoot their grog, then it's super explosive, so you can really make it count. That's what I try to do, because they actually, in this game, they adapt too. So if you keep trying to use the same strategy of like jumping over them and hitting them in the back, eventually they become completely immune to it, and you can't kill them with it. Oh crap, I didn't even see that guy around the corner. Damn shield dudes. So there's really nothing else here for me because I don't have Bird of Prey unlocked yet. Work my way over there. That's 3,000 feet. Be nice if there was a Caragor piece of meat. Piece of meat. Let's travel, Caragor. Just want steady speed.
He's dead.
Caragors are awesome. Man. Let's go, Caragor. These things really close some distance. Never really needed to travel before. And to collect these things while on the back of a Caragor, and the button to kill them is actually the same button. So if you hold it in, you'll actually kill the Caragor, but if you just tap it, you'll pick up the collectibles that are on the ground. So you have to be really careful, because the first time I went to pick up something, I completely butchered one of these things and just stabbed it in the top of the head when I was just trying to pick up something off the ground. Oh, I can't take the Caragor with me? So, to kill the Caragor, or should I let him go? I mean, he's been a pretty good steed. I'll just let him go. Let him go terrorize some orcs. I don't want to kill him. He put up a good fight. Afahad. Recall how Celebrimbor sowed the seeds of fear amongst enemies when he invaded Mordor. Already did this one. Can I unlock a skill? What skill can I unlock? I can summon a Caragor. Call mount. One I dominated already. Oh, so you can't summon one out of the blue. You have to actually have one in the area and call it back to you. You can summon a Drake. Excuse me? When do I get the ability to ride a Drake? Spectral Glaive. Yeah, I have that. What's this one? Mighty Swing. Oh, that's fancy. Dragon Rider. New goal. Oh my god. That's gonna be so cool. Shadow Mount. Consume. Elven Light. Unleash powerful blast by pressing X and A. Ice Storm. Freeze enemies. I want that Ice Storm. That looks cool. New goal in life, though. How do I get that? Yeah, because the flurry was like one of the best things you could do in the first game. Was if you had like one or two enemies that you could just keep pressing X on, you could really generate your combo really quick and build your meter up really fast. But you could get it off on one target. So now I got to put this poem together. When the sun rises. Fleeing in fear of the shadows must retreat. Fleeing in fear from the fires of dawn. Blink never knew its end was fleet. The night never knew? The sun rises yet, but from the west it shines? Ever eastward, ever eternal, ever bright. Did I get it? I think I got it.
When the sun rises, the shadows must retreat, fleeing in fear from the fires of war. The night never knew that its end was fleet. as a bright lord bears beacons of flame. The sun rises, yes, but from the west it shines, marching e'er eastward, e'er eternal, e'er bright.
The Bright Lord's Cloak. Recruit a Beastmaster that's level 20. Gain Wrath when killing frozen enemies. 7 focus recovery per kill. But Elven Rage has lasts half as long. Enemy during Elven Rage. Eh. Gain 0.6 Wrath. Yeah, it's better than the one I have on. Where is it? 58 health recovery per beast killed. Yeah, it's better. Execute Captain. Yeah. I wonder if I have to work my way up to this guy. Oh, there's another revenge one. 1,000 some feet.
Captain says we'll know it when we see it. Like a sympathetic
Come on.
bag.
Really?
She's gonna have children. As if that'd stay my hand.
I just saw your message. At least you didn't name him and then end up killing him. Yeah, that's true.
Did I just hear something?
Luga.
I have to get 3 ledge kills, which I have to be hanging lower than them in order to get that ledge kill. I don't know if these will count. I don't know if I can get a... Probably with the Wraith I can. Yeah. That's number 2. Ah, poop. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed, but it seems like it's much quicker. There's the 3 ledge kills. You time those A's just right. Do some pretty awesome stuff. Shogged. Shogged.
You should know the people who follow me always a little dead.
Someone send up the... Keep clear of those flames!
Donkey punch.
One of you lot light the beacon! My whole crew is coming, Ranger!
After this fight. fireproof. Enraged by Karagors. Great. He's soft-headed though. That's good. That's good. It's really good. Good, good, good. Headshot. Got an additional 300 off of that too. I avenged that person that died in their campaign. So they should be happy. Yeah, the days mechanic, it's like, if you don't gather the intel, you can't find out what's days unless you do trial and error. So, I kind of just lucked out there. Someone else died. Avenge OK by killing Erlasak Corpse Licker. You headed to bed? Alright. I'll catch you around. I'm going to be calling it quits here soon myself. I think I'm going to do this last Avenge unless another Avenge comes up, because I got work in the morning. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping out. Appreciate it. Thanks for the
There
bits.
shall be neither sound nor mercy here today.
Stealth kill the cooks.
Did I just hear something?
So there's that.
Fresh meat!
Gotta like the weekend.
That book is hiding. Seek him out.
Where you hide,
A silent killer hunts my followers. Come, hunt me and see what happens. Filthy dog! The bellow of my horn calls Sauron's servants down upon you.
One of the other guys killed him.
Now he's bleeding a bit.
That wasn't too bad. And it's another vendetta. People are just getting wrecked by these guys. Tried that out.
A feast is close by. I can already hear their infernal singing.
Now that that is unlocked. Two might gain on critical hit. That'll come in handy. Because it's all headshots, so pretty much instant criticals. Immune to fire damage. Enraged by rival. Enraged by mortal wounds. He's clumsy, heavily damaged by ranged attacks, and vulnerable to stealth. So if I stealth him and then hit him with a couple hammers, he should be good to go. Take this guy down first.
Are you here for me, or just to snatch my grog? You're a murderer and a thief!
Forgot about that ability. Took a while for that
A
to
few
pop.
boulders tossed about to get the war chief's attention.
Mounted grog.
Keep him off balance!
guess I failed. Yeah, I had a feeling I would fail. So that Karagor was just biting into him all kinds of crazy.
Your defenders are no more protection than a fog.
Ground execution kills.
Ranger! Killing you won't bring my brother back. But it might put a smile on his ghost. Just give me bigger boots. A biscuit made of tails.
Hey.
Amputations go.
I'm moving
But
the
your technique
amputator.
could use a bit of work. Here, I'll show you some of the finer points. Yes! You made a terrible mistake, Ranger. You fight like you're on comedy. That's it. Someone will pay for this!
I don't know how my sword's catching people on fire, but I'll take it.
You wanted me? Here I am. My face will be the last thing you see.
I hope not.
This leather. Ooh, shiny. I can smell the sun.
You'll never defeat all of us! This! Not a chance! I Udin Rakar with a Grey Walker! His legs off! Die by your hand, lover! Courageous! To the attack!
Alright. Last Vendetta. Only because it was right there. I don't have to go searching for it.
foolish orcs. Little more than target practice for me and sustenance for my mount.
Killings and all. He wants to do it right. He wants to know exactly why you're about to die. I suppose you think you're clever, riding that ugly mud into battle. Ride him over here and I'll show you who the clever one is. Just one tart, boys. One rotten reindeer, yes? No bother at all. Simple. Please! Don't start a single fire!
Avenge the Wombo. The arrows are nice, but the area effect on this hammer is really good.
It's the talk.
Alright. I think that's where I am going to end it for now. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel over to this spot. And I will be done.
sick of hearing them. What's wrong with a good grunt?
Alright, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, tuning into the stream. I'm going to call it a night. It's about 2 a.m. and I have work in the morning. So, thanks for stopping out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If, don't forget to click that follow, hit that sub button, any of that stuff, so that way you can get notifications when I go live next. I'm going to be going live here in the next day or two, around the same time, about 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m., somewhere in there, pretty late. So, I'll be posting on social media. You can follow me there as well. Just stay tuned. And until next time, I'll catch you later. See ya.